Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to look at some Arfvedsonite. Now you may have come across this, you may not. It's got an unusual name, very unusual way it's spelt. But anyway, visually, Arfvedsonite's characters are sort of like dark green to black colour. Sometimes it has brown in it as well, and it's got a sort of an appearance of a vitreous to silky luster. So its crystals form in prisms or columns, and Arfvedsonite often exhibits strong pleochroism, which means it can appear differently coloured when viewed from different angles. So you just got to tip it a little left and a little right, and you get to see its different colours. So Arfvedsonite was first named in 1823 by a Swedish chemist, and his name was Hans Jacob Berzelius. And he named it to honour his colleague, who was a Swedish chemist, Johann August Arfvedson. So he was trying to look after his friend there. So Arfvedson had discovered lithium, and that was in 1817, and Berzelius named the mineral Arfvedsonite as a tribute to his contributions to the field of chemistry. So it does not have any specific uses industrially. Geologists and mineralogists study Arfvedsonite to better really understand the crystal structure and its chemical composition and the geological conditions under which it forms. So this research continues to the broader understanding really of geological processes. So it's got no industrial uses. It's really primarily because it's pretty. They find it when they're looking for other stuff. It's one of those. So let's have a look at the zodiac signs for Arfvedsonite. And the zodiac sign is Gemini. Now, the planet associated with Arfvedsonite is Mercury. The element, now it's not surprising when you look at this crystal and you see what's contained in it and how it reflects the light, then you'll understand why the element is storm. You'll see it in its colour. So for the chakras, it's your crown, your third eye, and your throat. Now, if you wanted to charge Arfvedsonite or cleanse it, you'd use sun, smudging, and salt. And the country of origin of this particular piece of Arfvedsonite is Greenland. I wonder if it's got a particular property that we don't know about yet. World locations, it can be found in Canada, in Greenland, and in Russia. On the Mohs scale, it's relatively hard. It's between 5 and 6. So let's look at your health benefits. Your health benefits are for energy, give you energy, your reproductive organs, and your digestive system. For your emotional benefits, it's for your inner peace, for focus, anxiety, communication, and depression. For your metaphysical benefits, it's about protection, spiritual awakening, and psychic ability, so past lives. So I am going to see if I can connect with the energy of this crystal, but before I do, I'm going to ask you if you could click the like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please put them in the box below. I'd really love it if you interacted with the channel. It really helps. So let me try and energetically connect with the energy of Arfvedsonite. I'm going to use this little piece here. So I'm asking, first of all, are you male or are you female? It's saying it's male. It's saying it registers the sands of time. It acts like a barometer of time. Right, so what it's showing me is if you were to drill a sample and you have these long column tubes that they drill from samples, sample bore, it shows everything over periods of time within a rock. That's what this does. It collates that information for the world health, planetary health, for water health. Things like pH, we understand to be the pH balance. That's what this is about. Balances the earth. Therefore, when you use this crystal, it helps to balance you. If you're very excitable, it'll calm you. And then if you're at the other scale of it, where you're driven to tears, it'll rebalance that. I think that might be the connection of depression. The lightning stone sparks you out of your crisis, right? The chatoyancy that you see, the pleochroism, he is referring to as the lightning stone, the lightning part. And it goes right to the root of whatever your issue is. It helps to talk. If you were a counsellor, this would be a brilliant crystal to give to your client. Say, hold this and let's talk about this particular aspect or that particular aspect. Or you could have it on your table. It also says it's a way of focusing on truth. It's a way of finding the truth of a situation. Because people can tell very plausible stories, but they're not always the truth. We only have to look to our governments for that. Oh, and he says, exactly. We are part of the land. We're the anchor. We are an anchor. This crystal is an anchor into the land. It's a way that you can connect yourself to the planet, this planet. It's a way that you can find out who you are. You know, if you've lived your life and you think you've got to 50 and you think you're fairly organized and balanced, but sometimes you don't really know who you are or what you're doing, why you're here, what your path is. And that's what this is helping to resolve, is to find that channel for you to seek your channel, your route, your path. For those who go into very serious depression, all depression is serious, but what he's saying is, for those that feel that there is no light at the end of the tunnel, he says you can see in the surface of this crystal, you can see the blue, the flashes in it. And that's what it's showing you a way forward. You need to follow the light, always follow the light. So it's when things are really, really dark in your life, it's a very good crystal to have around you, because it will help you to unwrap and unpackage the things that cause you an issue, things that are important to you. And no amount of persuasion from anybody else that might say, oh, you need to cheer up or whatever, doesn't work like that. It doesn't at all work like that. Saying you to get the best out of this crystal, to bury it. To use it underfoot, we'd call it a reflexologist, to rub this over your foot. So in the same way as your body, if you are having Reiki and the Reiki practitioner is going over various parts of your body, or the same way that acupuncture works and finds the right part of your body, your foot reflects all parts of your body. And so if you have an issue with a particular area of your body, you could rub this on your foot in the corresponding area. So it might do well for you to look up a reflexology chart. So if you have pains in the neck that aren't actually people, if you have pain in the neck somewhere, it might help if you could find that particular area on your foot that relates to your neck and rub it. And your foot, it could be just the ball of your foot or the side of your heel or the end of your toe. It can be as small area as that. You just take this and rub this over it. It can be charged with sunlight, but it does like salt or salt water. It can also become very, very powerful under the northern lights. Again, probably because of the area that it comes from, Greenland, Canada, Russia, all areas that receive good viewing points for the northern lights. This crystal provides an energy. It provides a vibration that can be read by geese. Geese can pick up on this as a navigational stone. So obviously it's not just one stone on a beach, it's growing in a large area or residing in a large area where you'll have huge, great big areas of Arfvedsonite. And the energy, the frequency it produces act like a radar for geese, for migratory geese. Other animals also, penguins, marine animals that migrate through the coastlines. Right, what he's saying is it's not just this particular crystal for other animals. There are other crystals that can relate to them, other stones that can relate to other animals' migratory paths. But this can be used by geese. So when you see skeins of geese flying over, they might be able to pinpoint the area they come from by the vibration and the frequency of Arfvedsonite. Isn't that fantastic? Wow. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us? So he's saying, have faith. We belong to no one. The stone belongs to the earth. Have faith. I think he might be referring to a bigger picture that's ongoing at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to thank the energy of the crystal. I'm going to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Unusual, different. And if you come across Arfvedsonite, even if you don't want to buy it, have a good look at it. If you're in a crystal shop, have a real good look at it. It's very, very beautiful, the way it reflects and the way it absorbs light and shows you light. Thank you, my friends. Please click like if you liked. If you think I've earned your subscription as well. And hopefully you could share as well. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, my friends. Stay safe. Bye for now.